monitor a patient, you never leave their side, especially after giving propofol. It's like leaving a baby that's sleeping on your kitchen countertop.
During Conrad Murray's trial, prosecution experts used strong language about the way he treated Michael Jackson. My next guest called it gross negligence. Joining me from Los Angeles, cardiologist Alon Steinberg. Mr. Steinberg, thank you for joining me. Many people say that your evidence was among the most powerful testimony that was heard throughout the whole trial and may have led, in fact, to this guilty verdict. How did you feel when you saw that Conrad Murray had been convicted?
I was happy, and I'm glad the jury came up with the correct decision.
His defense team earlier...
Dr.
After
yes,
you.
I mean, Dr. Murray did so many deviations from the standard of care that were so egregious. You know, one, a strong anesthetic medicine like propofol, giving it for sleep, giving it in an unmonitored setting in someone's home, not having the right equipment, not even having any help, no way to call for help. The way he responded to the arrest was inappropriate, and delay in calling 911. Each one of those individual mistakes that Dr. Murray made, each one individually led probably to Michael Jackson's death. So I think the jury made the correct decision in the guilty verdict for manslaughter.
The defense earlier were trying to, one of his team was on the show earlier saying that there was a very minimal amount of propofol involved here and that probably wasn't what killed Michael Jackson. From your belief, from what you read and heard, what do you think?
Well, one, when I did my testimony and my report, I just reviewed Dr. Murray's very own words, the investigation. And in that investigation, every single night, for 50 nights, he was giving a drip, an infusion overnight, which is very dangerous. And then for me to believe that that night he didn't, in fact, in his own words in that testimony, I thought he was giving the drip. On 3 different occasions, he mentioned that Michael Jackson was on a drip that night. It was slightly vague, but I think I'm pretty clear that there was a drip, and when someone's on a drip, you need to monitor them closely. So I don't think he got 25 milligrams. There's no way. And as you know from the autopsy report, the propofol levels were extremely high, and he died of propofol poisoning and a respiratory arrest.
What do you think this all means for this whole culture of doctors shopping around celebrity homes in Hollywood and giving them whatever drugs they want? Do you think those days are over, or will it still carry on, but just in a very discreet way? No, I think hopefully it is over. I think this is a good thing. It's a wake-up call for all physicians that we need to practice within our boundaries and within the standard of care. And I think it's going to help, the next